Guys, this is take number 9 for me. I'm not even kidding. Take number 9. I am trying to get through this video. I don't even really know how to talk about this without sounding like, a babbling moron who can't even get his thoughts straight because it is kind of hard to get your thoughts straight after a game like that. So, Bears 24, Seahawks 17. Really 24-10. We had a garbage time touchdown in there. Yay. I want to kind of just go off and start screaming at the camera like Shango has done, but I don't think I have it in me right now because, look, a lot of this stuff I'm not even mad about. It's not worth getting mad about. There are a couple things that I am just furious about, and stay tuned for that. But let's start with the positives. Let's try to give this video a little structure. Let's start with the positives. Defense. That's the best game you're going to see from the Seahawks this season on defense. That is the best the Seahawks defense this year can offer. I know the linebackers are coming back, but even when they're back, I don't think this defense can play better than this. Defensive line sucks. They can't get pressure at all. Frank Clark had a sack. We had another sack on a big blitz. We forced Trubisky into a couple of questionable decisions with pass rush once or twice, but on the whole, no pass rush. Tackling, pretty good. Corners, Akeem King is getting picked on all night, obviously, but it's not his fault. I mean, it is what it is. And at the end of the day, the defense, what else can we expect from these guys, man? We hold the Bears under 275 yards on offense. We hold them to 17 points. We forced 2 turnovers. Shaquille Griffin having the best game of his career, by the way. Not just the interceptions. He played an incredible game. Shaquille, game ball, game jersey, whatever, it all goes to you. You are the man. Kendricks coming in for Seattle. I thought he played a good game. He missed an interception on the first drive of the game that would have been, a big deal. But on the whole, I can't complain about the game he played. Even Calitro didn't play bad at all. Defense, that's the best we can get, guys. And they played pretty good out there. The Bears did not successfully run the ball on us. They didn't have much success passing the ball against us. I know Trubisky sucks. But even with that defense will not play much better this year. Offense. Lockett, you're earning that extension. It took him a while to get going. It wasn't his fault, but once Lockett got going, he made some catches. He made a great touchdown catch. Earning that money. Marshall, a couple good catches. Kind of disappeared later in the game, but I can't really put that on him. Disley, showing that maybe week 1 was not a fluke. I don't know. I'm going to give him some credit. He played all right. Couple players on that offensive line. You guys held up the best you could against a tough Bears defensive front. Chris Carson, for the little that you got to play out there today, I thought you did fine. You did the best you could. You got all the yards that were there for you to get. I'm going to get into Chris Carson in a minute here, you best believe, because there's some stuff going on there that pisses me off. Special teams, Seabass hitting a 57-yard field goal. I mean, that now you're earning your money. Michael Dixon had one shank punt off the side of his foot, but other than that, pretty incredible. I mean, the punts were money. The drop kick on the kickoff was money. We had one play on special teams where the punt coverage was bad, but other than that, it was fine. So, the only anger I have, because some players did not play very well in this game. Rashad Penny did not have really any positive impact on this game, although he didn't get to play very much until the 4th. There were certainly plays where offensive linemen got ragdolled. There were certainly plays where guys like Akeem King got picked on defense. No anger there. No anger about losing this game. I can honestly say I am down with losing this game. I understand. It is what it is, but 2 people that really, 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 really need to be smashed in the face with a salmon from Pike's Place Market right now. Pike's, I think it's called Pike's Place. I don't know. I haven't been there in forever. It's the place where the guys are always catching fish. They show it every time there's a primetime game in Seattle. You guys know what I'm talking about. Brian Schottenheimer. I couldn't believe what I was seeing out there today. I really just absolutely, I could not believe that this was the way that Brian Schottenheimer would lose me as a fan, because it's over. I'm done with Brian Schottenheimer. I was pessimistic about picking him up, but once we got him, I was like, okay, I can see this working out because of this, this, and this. This has a chance. I'm done. Tonight, what I saw tonight from the play calling, I'm already out. We spent this last week talking about how, I mean, Schottenheimer came out and said it. We got away from the run too much against Denver. We passed the ball too much. We didn't give the ball to Chris Carson and Rashad Penny enough. We should have run the ball more against Denver. I'm going to make sure we stay committed to the run going forward. And then tonight was worse. We have a good running back in Chris Carson. We have a first-round rookie that we just drafted. We have an offensive line that is probably better suited to run block than pass block, if you're being straight honest. We abandoned the run after 5 minutes in this game, guys. Chris Carson gets 3 carries on the first drive of the game. Things look like they're going okay. Rest of the game, he gets 3 carries. 55 minutes of football, you give your lead back 3 carries. In a close game, this game was a 1-score game pretty much the whole way through. My God. Rashad Penny, we basically didn't use him until the fourth quarter, and he did some good stuff. He did some bad stuff on the whole. His game was not very impactful, but if anything, I thought Schottenheimer was going to run the ball too much, and I would be getting mad that we weren't passing the ball enough. But when your number one receiver is out, and there was a point in this game, you can look this up. I saw it on Twitter, but you can probably count the plays too. We called 14 passing plays in a row. And by the end of that string of plays, Wilson was throwing balls 5 yards behind the line of scrimmage to running backs because I think he was sick of this shit too. It was staggering watching this offense. Number one receiver is Lockett. Number 2 receiver is Marshall, who is halfway to washed up. And then we got a bunch of people nobody's even heard about. And we're passing the ball 14 straight plays. It's like we got Jason Garrett in the play calling booth for 2 minutes. And that was bad. That has me all the way out on Schottenheimer. I'm completely uninterested in whatever he has to offer to this team, this offense, this franchise. Get him out of here tomorrow. I might throw a party. Russell Wilson. You knew it was coming, people. I'm sorry. I have to do this. Just sit there and take it. If you're a Wilson fan or a Wilson apologist, just sit there and take it for a second. I honestly, truly, I would bench Russell Wilson for a little bit. And if you think that's crazy, I've seen this team. You know, we bet the farm on Matt Hasselbeck back in, I think, 2002 or 2003. We benched him at least once in his career when he was here because he wasn't playing well. We pulled him out of the game, put in Trent Dilfer, and said, you need to start playing better or else you're going to be seeing this bench way more. Back in the day, back in the 80s, Dave Craig, before my time, but I know this happened for a fact, Dave Craig got benched all the time because of the screw-ups that he did. I don't see how anybody can be watching these games and telling me that Russell Wilson is not a huge part of the problem right now, and this is not helping. There is no way that this is helping. He got sacked 6 times tonight. Maybe four of those were because he's holding onto the ball too long. How many plays were there today that were designed to get the ball out quick, or at least designed for him to not hold onto the ball for 5 seconds? And of course, you're going to get sacked. Ifedi's trying to block Khalil Mack one-on-one, and he honestly didn't play that bad tonight. I thought he was smarter than this, but as I watch these games go on and on and on and on, and I don't see him learning, I don't see him progressing, I don't see him moving towards being a quarterback who understands, I got to get this ball out of my hand right now. I don't see how it's helping to have him out there. I mean, it's not like Brent Hundley's going to win us any games. I don't have any illusions about that. Brent Hundley he's a backup. He deserves to be a backup. He hasn't proven anything in the NFL yet, really, but I don't see how this is helping. And I don't see how it can be a bad idea for us to say, hey, Wilson, you're not doing your job. You look completely lost in this offense. You look like, on some of these plays, you're not even giving the offense a chance. How many times can you go 3 and out, 3 and out, 3 and out? And then, our defense just gets thrown to the wolves. They're playing their ass off with no linebackers and 3 cornerbacks are on injured reserve. And meanwhile, you're going out there going 3 and out because you're holding on to the ball too long. And nothing looks fluid. Nothing looks smooth. And we get the same shit where the offense is dead for 2 to 3 quarters. And then we get the really nice looking fourth quarter drive in the hurry up offense, which, guys, I know you guys are going to look at that drive and say, oh, why don't we do that all the time? Most teams in the league look really good when they go into the hurry up. They can't stay in the hurry up the whole game. People get tired. That's literally impossible unless you're Oregon. And you can just keep putting new players in and out, in and out, in and out. Doesn't work with these guys. Can't do it in the NFL. So, yeah, I don't know. And, just to complete the circle of suckiness, Wilson throws one of the worst picks I've ever seen him throw to basically seal the game. I mean, if you were even going to try to give him he makes big plays in the fourth quarter to help the team stay in the game and win the game, blah, blah, blah. Not even that tonight. Can't even give him that. So I don't know where Hundley is in terms of his familiarization with the offense, but tonight, in my opinion, was a benchable offense from Wilson when you combine it with what I've seen from him in several of his games, and that makes me mad. Right now, I don't even care if Wilson comes back after his current contract expires. I'm that serious. And I'm not just mad after a game because we lost. I'm not mad that we lost. I'm really not. I've accepted this season is not going to be good. But that made me mad. Wilson being part of the problem makes me mad. I know the Wilson defenders are going to come out and comment on this video. So, bring it on. It's nothing I haven't already heard. I don't know how you're going to defend him after tonight when half of his stats came in garbage time practically. So do the best you can. I don't know. I mean, I'm not saying that I want him cut tomorrow or anything like that. I am saying that I am starting to see, like, this guy is just not a good quarterback. I am starting to wonder, maybe this guy's just not very good. Maybe this guy, I don't know, or at the very least, he cannot be good in this situation. He can't even be average in this situation. He's abysmal right now. He is making this offensive line look so much worse than they actually are. And if you're a Seahawks fan who at least wanted to see some of the young talent on this team display what they can do for us in the future, you got to be sick right now because the offense isn't letting any of these guys showcase anything. Long video. I think it's a wrap. I think it is 0-2. It's not an impossible to climb out of hole, but I think this team, this schedule, it is. And I'm questioning everything. Nobody on this team, except for some of the guys on rookie contracts, are safe in my book. Anybody can go. And we did not have to be in this position right now, guys. Denver, Chicago tonight, both games ended up being winnable in the fourth quarter, and we just didn't execute. And I'm not going to be mad at the players on this team who I know are bad. I'm not going to be mad at the players on this team who are young. I'm going to be mad at the offensive coordinator we brought in who... Bring back Darrell Bevel, please. Oh my God, Bevel was so much better than this. I'm dead serious. I was okay with firing Bevel, but holy shit, if this is what we're replacing him with, really, give me Darrell Bevel. And I'm going to be mad at the veteran quarterback who is making an awful lot of money, who is making way too many obvious mistakes. All right, guys. I guess this is the take I'm going to go with. I'm not thrilled with it. I'm all over the place, but I don't even know what to say about this game. I can't believe our defense played that good. And then it's our offense, our quarterback, that lets us down. The one thing on this team I thought we had. Now I'm like, maybe we don't. Well, at least we won a Super Bowl. At least these guys got us a Super Bowl, but this is not good enough. And until I see something better, I'm not going to feel better about it.